Does anyone have Pepto or something? My stomach is killing me.
What's wrong?
I gave up tacos for Lent. Needless to say, things got a little out of hand yesterday. No more tacos ever again. Ooh, more tacos.
I gave up social media after posting a selfie and writing on my status that I gave up social media.
That's tough. I gave up Netflix and chillin' because it was getting dangerous. Oh no, that's right. Leave him, girl, you deserve better.
What did you give up?
Did you forget it was Ash Wednesday?
No, I'm not Catholic.
What? And you're Latina.
Yes.
Ay, Dios mío.
You know not all Latinos are Catholic, right?
This is the cat call.
And we're calling this shit out.
Who are you talking to?
What makes us think that all Latinos are Catholic? Well, because historically, a majority of us have been. Catholicism is one of the largest religions practiced among Latinos, with 69% of Latinx adults in Latin America identifying as practicing. So how did the majority of Latinos become Catholic? Short answer, by force. Long answer, I'm gonna need animation for this one. When colonizers invaded various areas of Latin America and the Caribbean, they came with their idea to civilize the indigenous people with their values, ideals, and their God. Colonizers stopped at nothing to force Catholicism. They publicly destroyed any images and temples and replaced them with their own cathedrals, monasteries, and schools. Like in Peru, for example, after a battle with the Inca, a church was built on the very site of the fight, erasing the truth of what once was there. And if you think that MC Ricky is persistent at selling you his mixtapes, colonizers took things to a whole nother level. Because folks like Columbus and Hernan Cortez spread the word of God by any means necessary. Yes, this meant violence, enslavement, and lots of war. And when the forced conversions didn't result in murder or people giving in, the mixing of religions and practices came about. Like Santeria, for example, which is a mixture of Catholicism and the Yoruba religion. In order to avoid repercussions for not converting, the Yoruba people disguised some of their indigenous and African roots and customs into Roman Catholicism. So your rosary praying abuela and the santera vecina that she's so scared of, they actually have more in common than you think. Catholic saints and orishas are pretty similar, and why both religions use shrines to worship. Safe to say that Catholicism spread like smallpox, so much so that it gave way to the next leading religion, Christianity, which developed into other branches like Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, just to name a few. But even with Catholicism's popularity, it's important to remember that there are plenty of other Latinos who practice other religions besides Catholicism, like Islam, Judaism, Santeria, and Buddhism. In the US, younger generations of Latinos are seeking other religious practices. Nearly 1 in 4 Hispanic adults are now former Catholics. And sure, many Latinos convert to different religions all the time. But for many Latinos, they never converted and instead just have the history of migration in their ancestry to thank for the religion that they practice. And others? Well, freedom of religion is a thing, right? Which explains how Latinos can believe in anything from Catholicism to nothing at all.
Or how I, Myri, identify as an Afro-Latina Muslim. Today, Latin America has the world's largest Arab population outside of the Arab world. Latin America is home to nearly 30 million people of Arab descent. And the influence can be seen in the Spanish language, like ojalá or almuerzo, or why Colombian artist Shakira or Mexican actress Salma Hayek both have Lebanese heritage as well. The presence of Arab people dates back to the 19th century, when large numbers of Syrians, Lebanese, and Palestinians migrated. And while the vast majority of Arabs were Christian, decades later, several million Arabs in the region are Muslim. Now, Latinos are the fastest growing segment in America's 3.3 million Muslims in the nation, 6% of whom are Latino. So yeah, being Muslim doesn't make me any less Latina, the same way that being Black doesn't either.
Catholicism has had a big impact on our history and culture, like art and traditions like having godparents or communions. And who doesn't like free food at a communion party, or any party for that matter? But regardless if someone was baptized or had a bar mitzvah, neither of them make you less Latino. And if you're in the majority group, it's important to remember that the differences in our Latinidad are what make us that much more interesting. Our differences should be acknowledged and celebrated because they're what make us so unique. And there's always something new to share with one another.
Oh, wow.
Man, I wonder who else doesn't know about this.
Huh.
God, I'll tweet about it.
Excuse me, if I'm not binge watching, you are not tweeting.
That's true.
It's a Lent.
Lent. Right.
It's lunchtime. We should go to the cute halal spot. The lamb there is delicious.
Oh, I love lamb.
I like lamb too.
Guys, Nick's lamb is meat. So
Oh, that's
Lent.
right.
What about Friday night?
Ooh, try again.
To the salad bar it is.
I love salad!
Let's do
Good
it.
idea. I love it. Who is this person? I work with all of you. I have a show called The Cat Call.
Never heard of it.
No.
I don't know about cats and you.
You're
Yeah,
on the
no.
show right now.
Never.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm gonna go.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you stay here.
I feel like you all are gonna have a lot to say on this topic, but for those of you who are Latino and non-Catholics, let me know in the comments down below, how have you dealt with people's reactions?